life, prosperity, and infinite abundance, all that good stuff. So all my Takia loves, thank you guys for always stopping by, hearing the message, and of course, I hope you guys are taking time to spread the message. And by spread, I hope you guys are taking time to leave a thumbs up, a comment, share it if you like it, because you know the algorithm is kind of tough. So, Takia Talk, guys, is all about emotional and mental health. The development of it, the growth of it is a collective. And I've been thinking lately that some of my videos were really directed towards a spiritual sense of leveling up. But you guys, we cannot level up if we do not do the work. How else are we going to prosper if we don't do the work? So it's like you can start to make conscious decisions, right? But you have to reprogram your entire mind. You have to reprogram the subconscious. Your brain, it needs certain chemicals to function properly, guys. And so what the doctor, the therapist, certain people might not tell you about your erratic behavior, your sudden anger, your sudden sadness, your sudden outbursts, your uncontrollable emotions, is that you are not properly tending to self. When it comes to emotional and mental health, guys, it's not just the way in which you behave, it's the way in which you are treating yourself. Like, what are you listening to? Your music. Is that music vibrating at a positive frequency, or are the hertz tuned, are they fine-tuned into negative vibrations that actually lead to a destructive way of thinking later down the line, if you are consciously or subconsciously aware? I'm not trying to hear it, okay? Because I know for sure, I was like, I am well aware of what I do. And I heard Megan Thee Stallion Savage song a couple of times. And before I knew it, subconsciously, I started becoming a city girl, a hot girl. And I'm up there, stupid, classy, ratchet. So, no, I was like, I like sis. I would not knock anyone's hustle. I'm not here to cancel people who I feel are portraying a certain image and promoting things that are really less than beneficial to our community. I'm not here for that. But I was just like, let me catch myself, because the way in which I'm going, okay, I don't want my husband to run up on me and I'm being a hot girl and then he gotta meet back up with me in 2-3 years. Okay? So it's like, stick to your goals, stick to your standards, guys, and stick to self-care. So not only is it about the music, it's about the television. It tells lies to your vision. And, you know, they call it programs for a reason, guys. It's because it is programming you. What is it programming you to do? To be, to think a certain way. You are constantly being conformed. So not what you're listening to, what you're watching, what you are eating. That is a really, really big one. Guys, you have more than one stomach. And I'm not going to get into that in this video because it's going to be so extensive, me telling you about this stomach right here. And did I say stomach? Excuse me, guys. I'm excited to talk to y'all, that's why. But I meant you have more than one brain, goodness gracious. You have a brain right here in your gut. So when you eat certain things like a banana that has a chemical called serotonin, which is aka a happy chemical, it makes you feel good. When you eat that, it releases into your system, and then it teams up with like tryptophan, melatonin, and it makes melanin. Now, when you are on your proper circadian rhythm, which is your body's biological clock, your melanin will secrete properly at night, because your mind is in the, okay, she is in the dark, she is in the delta waves, she is going to sleep. let me start to secrete. But let's just say you decided to watch TV all night. You decided, hell, I'll stay on my phone, I'll scroll all night. And your brain literally is tricked into thinking that it is still daylight and you are still out in the sunshine shaking it, okay, honey? And that's not the case. So we have to be very mindful of how we're treating ourselves and not be so quick to think that we're really this angry, we're really this sad and depressed, when really you need to love yourself just a little more. So guys, I'm not going to keep talking too much, which I love to do, but I am going to give you guys 2 items that I recently picked up, and I just took the time out to do a little research and read up on them, and lo and behold, very amazing products, very beneficial during these times where your immune system needs to be strengthened, because the unexpected is, is this thing, this virus thing going to be here, or is it going away? And then we want to be prepared, because it could be another one and another one. So I took the time out, guys, to write down some key benefits. One item that I'm using right now, I don't even know where the bottle is, but it's chlorophyll. Okay, guys, I'm using chlorophyll, and it's because chlorophyll is so amazing. Let me just say, like, chlorophyll, when you go into nature and you see all this beautiful bright green grass and trees, leaves all around you, that is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives plants its pigmentation, okay? And it helps plants to transform sunlight into photosynthesis. So chlorophyll was a substance form that was isolated in 1817. Just a little fact check, guys. It's very alkalizing, it prevents cancer, and it keeps you disease free. Another amazing thing is that it boosts your immune system. How does it do this? Well, it stimulates your bone marrow, which is responsible for the production of your white blood cells. Another thing is, if you are looking to lose a little weight, chlorophyll is very good in aiding in that. It treats with inflammation conditions, and it has antioxidants in it that scavenge out free radicals. Now, free radicals, I don't want to confuse anybody, but it's like when you have, let's just say in your body, there's these cells that are best friends together, and then something comes and it separates them. So now one friend is just going crazy by itself. It's a free radical until something healthy, like another healthy friend, comes along and then connects back with it. And it's like, there's a lot to talk about. But all I know, guys, is that you do not want free radicals running around in your body damaging cells, okay? It protects the body from oxidative damage because it's fighting those free radicals, okay? It increases the excretion of a specific chemical known as aflatoxin B1. So this is a chemical that basically makes it it's a chemical that makes it release more antioxidants into your body. Antioxidants. Okay, this is interesting. It makes it harder for the body to absorb carcinogens. Now, when you are eating that meat, or just like a lot of things you put in the oven and you have it at such a high temperature, it starts to cause carcinogens, which are chemicals that can form cancer in the body, okay? And what it's saying is that chlorophyll, it kind of like prevents the carcinogens from causing extreme harm to your body. That's very interesting. Also, ladies, stop going to your doctor for the things that you can treat yourself. Like, for instance, yeast infection, different types of inflammation, bad breath, gas. You are too cute to be smelling like that. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps with all these things. It treats anemia. and it has a similar structure to hemoglobin. So basically, guys, chlorophyll is like, it's like, so hemoglobin. Yo, I'm so sorry about that, guys, but my video did cut off due to my phone dying. But I want to get back on track. We were talking about hemoglobin, right? And how hemoglobin is in your body. And it's very interesting that chlorophyll has a very similar structure to hemoglobin, which is in the red blood cells. Now, hemoglobin, it has a base which is of iron. Chlorophyll has a base which is of magnesium, and it is very, very productive in red and white blood cell creating, increasing, I would say. Now, let's get right into my second herbal supplement, which is milk thistle. So, ladies, if you are breastfeeding, pregnant, things of that nature, milk thistle is something you should look into. This herbal substance, it detoxifies and protects vital liver functions. And you guys should know by now what your liver does for you, okay? So the main active ingredient in milk thistle is silymarin. I don't know if I'm saying that. Silymarin. And it fights inflammation, and it releases antioxidants into your body. Now, the liver is actually the largest internal organ, which is responsible for essential detoxing. Milk thistle increases production of very, very powerful chemicals that have the ability to improve skin disorders. And when you apply it topically, it can really help with eczema, guys. Along with its anti-aging properties, it also has anti-cancer properties, okay? Long-term treatment with milk thistle was shown to lower high insulin and insulin requirements in diabetics, okay? So basically, guys, I'm not going to go too far into detail because I don't want y'all to go to sleep today. But milk thistle helps, you know, even people with diabetes. You know, not saying it's an overnight treatment, but, you know, over the course of months, there has been evidence that shows improved blood glucose balance. So it balances out the glucose, the sugar in your blood. Very interesting, guys. But these are just two out of many different things you could be doing to give your body more love. Think about how you may be someone who likes to drink smoke on a regular, but are you having enough water in your diet? Are you having enough fruit in your diet? Are you eating foods, my hair looks crazy, are you eating foods that release chemicals that give you a healthy state of being, a healthy way of thinking? Because when you eat something, right, your neurotransmitters immediately pick it up, and the precursors or the ones who carry it away, they're looking like, look, you missing something, okay? And your body be freaking out. So start treating y'all body with a little more love and respect, because I love you, God love you, and you need to love